Welcome to a Maslin Library tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at APA Style Central and how to add collaborators to your project. Anytime that a student, faculty, or staff needs to add collaborators to a paper, one person needs to be assigned as the administrator of that paper. That person is going to go in and start the document. So they will select the type of paper that they're going to write, and they're going to get to this portion where you can have the body and it asks you what sections you're going to have. You need to have sections before you can start to collaborate. So we're going to add some basic sections to this paper. So introduction, and then you have to hit the plus. We're going to add diagnosis and add that. We're going to have treatments. We're going to have methodologies. Oops, I forgot to hit the plus. As you can see, it does not add with enter. That. I forgot D. I knew I was reading something. And finally, conclusion. All right. Once you have these sections in place and you can see that they've shown up right here, that's when you can add your collaborators. So they all have to have an APA Style Central account to be able to be added to a paper. And they should be part of your university or another university that has APA Style Central as a database. So now you can see that I'm here because I am the person who is showing on the authors page. But right here, we're going to add additional users. So now I'm going to add either collaborators or reviewers. If your professor would like to be able to comment on your paper, then they can be listed as a reviewer. That means they have no power to change anything within the text of your document, but they can make comments, and I'll show you how they can do that. Then there's the collaborator, and this is someone who will actually be writing. So I'm going to use Stephanie Caselli because she is my assistant director, and I know that she has an account. So then it will fill out her name here, and it'll create this email down here. So you can change this however you want to, but now I'm going to add her as a collaborator. If you have additional people, and I assume most of you probably would, at least 2 or 3 people, then what it's going to do is you're going to have to add each collaborator separately. But for the benefit of this, at the moment, I'm just going to use the one person. So here I have the ability, because I am the owner of this document, I'm going to assign her different sections. So she is going to work on the diagnosis and the treatments, and I'm going to work on the other 2 options, and then we'll probably write the conclusion together. So then over here where it says select user, I'm going to place her as the person in charge of these 2 sections. And so that will allow you to assign them to this particular document. So now these have been assigned to her. And the only way that you can write in those sections is if you revoke that particular section. Then there's complete and distribute, and so this allows everybody to see the completed copy of the paper. So back here in body, I was telling you about the reviewer. So right now they're showing you that because I gave away diagnosis and treatments, I have no ability to make any updates. So I was trying to enter to create space, and it just sends me to the back of the top of the document. So I'm going to just get rid of that space, and there we go. Tab in, work back to normal. And over here at the top of your document, you can see show comments. So if you or Stephanie or any reviewer is here, you can actually search through your comments. You can add comments. So even on a section that isn't yours under diagnosis, I can add a comment. And I can say, it looks like you forgot this. And then when you save it, the comment's going to come up here. And the nice thing is that not only does it allow you to comment, but it allows the other person to mark things as completed, and once it's resolved, you can delete it if you'd like. Or you can keep all the comments in place so that way you can keep track of them as you continue to write. The other nice thing is some of the other helps is the customize your paper section, we saw that, the video tutorials. Also, there's the help button. So depending on where you are in your paper, if you wanted to know more about footnotes, then you can click on the footnotes and it's going to give you all the information in the most succinct way about that particular part of your paper. Appendix call out. So it gives you everything you need to know about how to do that well within APA. So that is how you add collaborators. Don't forget that when you do have collaborators that you do need to go to the title page and you do need to update the authors to make sure that everyone is listed. Because even though you've added them as a collaborator, they will not come up automatically as an author. So I would need to put in Stephanie as a collaborator. Same affiliation, but that's okay. And so it comes up as known. And we can say add to author list. So then there she is, and if you wanted to make things alphabetical, all you need to do is drag and move them around. All right, that's it for this video tutorial. We'll see you next time for all of the various tutorials that are within APA Style Central.